Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.
Good evening, Central Louisiana. I'm Jack, and you're tuned into another episode of Let's Talk right here on UrbanCast. Tonight's show is a special one. With everything in our community that's been facing economic struggles, public safety concerns, and a need for more unity. It's efforts like the one that's getting ready to happen on Monday that remind us that we can be the change. Civic engagement doesn't necessarily just happen when we go to the votes, go to city council meetings, school board meetings, or what have you. It happens at the barber shops, the beauty shops, parks, and places where people from all over give from their heart. We're shining a spotlight on some of our local heroes, barbers who are using their gift, not only to clean up the fades to build up futures this Monday, August the 4th, they're coming together for the third annual free back to school community Cutz, a day dedicated to making our kids feel confident, loved, and seen before they head back to the classroom. Before we begin, let's go ahead and welcome tonight's guest, Trevion of Humble Styles, Greg with Cool Cutz. Greg isn't here with us just yet, and Kris from Two Faded, and the event organizer who's known to us as Uncle Willie, Steve Chark, who helped bring all of this stuff together. We invite you to comment in the comments. We invite you to ask questions, tag a barber who we need some additional volunteers when they start telling you about how many heads they did last year. And we're going to say this again, but we've kind of tried to sweeten the pot a little bit. UrbanCast, the most engaged media outlet in all of Central Louisiana, is going to, for all of those barbers that are out there, and y'all got me on recording right now, we're going to pass on some special love to you guys with some advertising that can't be matched nowhere else in Central Louisiana. How about that?
Appreciate that, bro.
All right, man. No, you guys, y'all don't count y'all part of it. No, I'm just joking. Again, the audience that's out there with us, we invite you guys to ask questions, make a comment, whatever, share this live, and especially tag some of the other barbers out there who might want to give some of their time on Monday. To all of the barbers, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with you, Steve. Steve, where did this idea for community Cutz come from?
Well, Greg, he's actually a member, and he actually watched the service online. He actually resides in Baton Rouge. His family attends Trevion, and he's a barber. Mm-hmm. And he reached out to me. I'm over community outreach. He reached out to me and asked, have we ever thought about doing free haircuts? And then that got my mind racing, because there's always a need. And, you have parents who have multiple kids who might not have the funds. So we put together the first back to school haircut event at Trevion. And we've been doing it now. This is our third year. Last year we cut over 100 heads. And this year goal is 150 heads. So that's why we need more barbers to participate. It's very important that not only Trevion, but other organizations get out there in the community, because our ultimate goal is to make sure that we build positive relationships with not only the members of Trevion, but the surrounding community as well.
So with that 150 goal that you guys have some room for some additional barbers. How can somebody sign up to come?
If you're looking to be a barber and cash in on that free advertisement offered by UrbanCast, you can always give me a call at 318-290-0057. Setup is on Monday. I'll be there as early as 6 o'clock. Patrons, they usually be at the door waiting for the doors to open at 10. So we'll have room. We'll accommodate you. This year, we're going to have door prizes available for the barbers as well. So if you're a barber and you participate, I purchased some cool little gadgets that I think that can help your business. And I got a special gift for the person who started the thing. So we're just looking forward to having everybody in the community come out.
What partnerships or community contributions help make this year's event possible, Steve?
First of all, Humble Styles, Trey, we every time we call, he's available. Two Faded, Kris, he's always available. City Marshal Jerome Hopewell, UrbanCast. It's very important that we get engaged. Even some members donated $20 or $10 or saying that they'll provide, the chips or because we always make sure that we give them a meal to while they're waiting for their haircuts. So it's a community effort. The church, we can't do it without you, the community.
Okay, all right. Let me ask now. These couple questions here can go to the barbers, and Trevion, we're gonna start with you. Why was it
Please
important?
smile, Trey.
Oh yeah, don't forget to smile. Why was
I'm trying, man.
You're gonna try. I hear you. Why was it important to you to personally be a part of this, and in the past and this year as well?
Because I have a real passion for the youth, man. In all honesty, it's just I want to be a part of changing the future as best as possible. And I see now today a lot of our youth, they're just misguided. They don't know which direction to go. So I just wanted to be a part and lead them in the right direction in the best way possible. And the best thing I know how to do is cut hair. So I just wanted to make a difference with what I do.
All right. How about you, Kris?
Yes, sir. I always give back. That's how you get your blessing. Being able to bless others. God has put me in a position to be able to cut hair because He gave me the gift. So why not use my gift to bless others? Because when you bless others, more good things are gonna come to you. So I always gonna use my gift to bless all these kids out here because what's one day out of your time where this community is we cut hair all year round. What's one day of giving back to the community that helps you feed your family? So that's it,
All right. What does Kris? What does a fresh cut mean to a fresh haircut mean to that young man once he's jumping up out of the chair and headed out of barbershop and know he's headed to school? What's your observation on what happens there?
Yes, sir. It's nothing like a fresh haircut. It's a confidence booster. Because a lot of those kids, you never know what they're going through at home. So being able to give them a fresh haircut to make them feel good about themselves, so they can go to school with a little confidence. Because you know, self-confidence is a good thing because some kids they don't have that confidence in themselves. They might be bullied or something like that. They might dealing with something at home. Just being able to provide them with a haircut and a conversation in that moment is a great thing that we're able to do.
What's your thoughts on that, Trevion? What do you think that fresh cut means to the young person starting school beyond the league?
Honestly, I've seen what a fresh cut does to a lot of people, and I don't really know what word to use to describe it, man. I have clients that come in here, kids and adults, and they can be having the worst day of their life. And just looking in the mirror after that cut, you watch them crack a smile, and it's just you feel good about yourself, no matter what you're going through, no matter what happens that day. In that moment, you feel like the biggest man on the planet. So a haircut can really go a long way.
Trey said something, and I think it was 2 weeks ago. We participated in a community outreach, gave showers, fed the homeless, and Trey and Kris was barbers at that event as well. And an older gentleman made a statement. He said, "This was the first time I had a professional haircut in 10 years."
Yeah.
And that alone was just priceless. A grown man who hadn't had a haircut in 10 years, that makes a world of difference. He had a new step, he felt good about himself. And that's what it's about. It's about creating that positive self-esteem in that individual.
Trey, a lot of times, I hear this statement right here. Barbershops are often a safe haven for conversation. Saturday mornings, I remember. What message of hope you hope these kids walk away with on Monday? As you're sitting there with them and talking to them, what do what motivational words are you going to throw at them to take with them as they leave?
A lot of the times, man, I tell kids, don't give up. No matter what life throws at you right now, don't stop here. This isn't the end. The pain is temporary. And the situation is temporary. So as long as you stay consistent, as long as you don't give up on yourself, don't give up on life, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Literally, there's no limits. No matter, as long as you put in the effort and you put in the work, there's no limits to what you can become. There's no limits to what you can do. You just have to stay consistent and believe in God. A lot of these kids these days don't believe in God. And I talk to a lot of kids and they just sit there and look at you with a blank face when you start talking about God and preaching to them. But they definitely need that. That's your foundation for sure. And after that, you don't give up on the Lord don't give up on you, and everything else is golden.
Wow. All right. And what's your thoughts on that, Kris?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat the question one more time for me?
I'm gonna say this: barbers are often, safe havens for conversations. That barbershop talk that happens on Saturday mornings and all that kind of good stuff. What message you hope these kids walk away with on Saturday as they leave?
All right. I just hope they walk away with knowing that someone's there for them.
Mm-hmm.
This thing we're doing is big. It's bigger than just giving out free haircuts. A lot of these kids come from single parent homes where the father is not in the home. I've been cutting hair for 10 plus years, and the amount of single mothers that come in the barbershop is amazing. So just by me being a kind of a positive male figure in their life and showing them that someone's there for them, because that goes a long way. Because a lot of these kids, with everything going on nowadays, it's they need someone there for them. Like, just tell them, just keep going. Like, it's gonna get better. Like, that's the biggest part of it. and I can tell you, I've been in the barbershop 10 plus years. The barbershop has always been the safe haven for a lot of men. Um, Lately, it's picking back up because after COVID, everything went to appointments.
Mhm.
Back in the day, you should just walk in, wait, have a conversation. So nowadays, it's more of with a lot of barbers do appointments, so it's more of a one-on-one conversation with that person instead of like a overall shop group conversation nowadays. So, but I just gonna keep preaching, um, keep God first, stay in school, um, and educate yourself. You don't have to go to college to educate yourself. Just educate yourself on whatever you want to do in life, and that's it.
Steve, you talked about how the event has grown from this y'all third year uh, coordinating the event. What makes this year different than last year?
I think the spreading the message. It's more than just individuals coming in and getting haircuts. We develop relationships with these kids as well as adults. Uh, some some of the barbers, they gain clients after this, uh, and they've been following since they got that first haircut from them. To me, it's I develop relationships with the community. So that's what it's about. We're able to do more programs at the church and see those kids come back on a regular basis, whether it's Vacation Bible School, whether it's our open gym. It's just making sure that we're doing our part in the community.
Kris and Trevion, giving your time and tools for free, what would you say to the other barbers out there who are thinking about volunteering but haven't come yet? Other than pleading them because Steve said this thing is is y'all gonna be going until the last person gets out of there.
Yeah.
What do y'all have to say about it? Now y'all can go ahead and make that plug that we're gonna be throwing that advertising in there, whatever you're gonna need, because y'all gonna be some tired individuals if the three of you guys.
I say, come on, man. Come on, ain't nothing wrong with giving back to the community. Get you a back brace because I'm getting me one for sure. But come on, man, it's a blessing. And real quick, I wanted to point out one thing I admired about Steve a couple of weeks ago at the homeless Cutz and community drive. Steve came out and he asked if anybody needed a job. And to me, that was big. You know what I mean? Because we're here, we're feeding them, they're getting a free haircut, they're getting a shower, they're getting everything they need. And he goes a step further to give you a job. You know what I mean? So it's like you can give a man fish and he can eat tonight, or you can teach him how to fish and he can eat for the rest of his life. So I admire that about that.
Thank you.
What's your thoughts about the fact that
Oh yeah.
you're giving your time and everything, but what you gonna say to them other barbers out there to come on board?
Like I tell them all the time, I'm like, we are helping our community. This community has been good to us. I haven't worked a regular 9 to 5 job in the last 10 years. I've been in the barbershop 10 plus years. And it's been great to me. I have served this community, and this community has given their time and their money to me for the last 10 plus years. What's one day out of your year to give back to some of these kids who parents can't afford a haircut? Like I was not I was blessed to have parents, who were financially stable, like halfway, like during my teenage years. But when I was a young kid, like around 5, 6, my mother them didn't have it all. So, um, like I tell them, if I'm able to give back to these kids, why not? Why can't you? Why can't you? Like, it's not gonna take long. Like you say, it's a free haircut. So, and they're gonna be appreciative of, you know, we're not gonna do them uh, just a sloppy job. But if you're a professional barber, you have been cutting long enough to be able to give out 10-minute haircuts. That'll be a great service for a kid. It doesn't take long to cut hair. So it's not going to be like, oh, I'm cutting all these kids' hair for free. Oh, I could be cutting at the shop. It's one day. And you're going to get your blessing at the end of the day. So come on aboard. Um, don't come if you're just looking for cloud. Please come. I being wanting to do it out the kindness of your heart. You have a lot of barbers who only do stuff for attention. I have never been that type of barber. Trey, me talking to him, I don't feel like he's never been that type of barber. We generally give out the kindness of our heart, and God is going to continue to bless us. So if you have a real need to give back to your community, please come join us. And that's all I have to say about that.
Kris or Trey, do y'all have anything else that y'all, that we didn't cover that y'all think y'all need to say to the community?
No, sir, I'm good.
Good. What about you, Kris?
Yes, sir. The night before the event, I asked all the parents, can you please wash the kids' hair? Because in order for us to give y'all a great service, we need a clean surface.
Yes, sir.
So wash their hair the night before. Do not put any oil in it, no grease. We have all that at our station. At our stations, we're gonna set up. We're gonna have all sheen. We're gonna have all to put in the hair, so they're gonna look nice. So we just please ask y'all to wash the kids' hair. Do not put anything in it, so they can get a great service. So they can go to school with a fresh cut. That's all. That's all I ask. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And we will put that reminder up about making sure that they wash their hair the night before. And I'll give you a rundown of how that day looks to the general public as well as the barbers. I'll get there about 6, start setting up each station, making sure that everybody has surge protectors, chairs and tables for them to put their product and stuff on. We'll organize a waiting area for the parents and stuff. We ask that you stay while your kids are there getting a haircut. We will feed every child, every adult that comes through there that needs something to eat. So 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, the doors open. We ask the parents to sign in, put their child's name on there. We will probably have some kind of consent for video because UrbanCast will be there doing some filming and stuff like that. So we will ask the parents' consent. They'll eat, they'll get a haircut, and tell a friend, bring a friend. And last year, I think our last haircut, we finished about 11 p.m. So if y'all know how long those days are,
Yes.
So please, if you know a barber, if you have that gift of cutting hair, please come out. Please help us out because it is a long day. We will make sure that we have food for the barbers, drinks for the barbers, whatever we can do to make their jobs a whole lot easier. I'm your errand boy that day, and we have a host of volunteers. So if you're looking to be a volunteer that day, please come out and volunteer, whether it's fixing a chili dog or popping popcorn or making Kool-Aid and making sure that we keep the barber stations clean, free from hair. We got brooms to go around and do all that stuff. So just come on out, have a good time, and bring a friend.
Again, and if someone here is listening, again, we are serious over here at UrbanCast. We definitely support what you guys are doing. And again, we're going to give you guys some offers at the end to, try to expand your business. So if you're a new barber, you don't have a big clientele base, come on, take advantage of it. Again, like I said, we are the most engaged media outlet in all of Central Louisiana. That's TV, radio, print. We got them beat. How about that? And so come on, take advantage of it. You will get a little something out of it because we're going to sweeten the pie a little bit. I want to personally thank our guests for being here this evening on a Friday, and even more for what y'all are getting ready to undergo here in Alexandria. We talk about civic engagement over here at UrbanCast, and this is civic engagement. You're giving confidence, dignity, and community pride, one cut at a time. To our viewers, get involved, volunteer, comment, share. Let's make Monday a day of impact for every kid, every walk through those doors. And as always, we'd like to thank our loyal followers and our community partners who make this platform possible. Saddler's Touring, reminding you that always you have a choice in your towing provider. Long's product, you can go visit their showroom there on Broadway. They have some excellent stuff for cleaning supplies. Legendary Kung Fu and Tai Chi, cultivating discipline and wellness within our kids and different things of that nature. I also want to, because we had so many kids who participated in our graduation program this year, definitely want to give a special shout out to Attorney Tiffany Sanders, Saddler's Touring again, and District Attorney Philip Terrell. We appreciate all of you guys. Let's keep building Cenlaw up together. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and say good night. Fellas, if y'all can just hang tight right quick, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.